I know you probably can't say much, if anything at all, but speaking of where things are going to go, is there anything specific that you either want to see happen or you've talked to, Rick and Amanda and Josh and, you know, gotten anything figured out as far as where the next story is going to be? Do you know anything about what you think it's going to look like yet? And if so, what
I
might that
can't
be?
say about any of this stuff. Of course
Uh,
not. I can't
okay.
say it. But I will say that, it's not worth doing unless we take a big swing,
Okay.
take some big swings.
I like that
And
answer.
that's what's important. And I think that's what always these movies are. They, we want we were really even when I took on this movie in the very beginning, I was not interested in just a kind of shameless cash grab. Doing another one, I feel like we had a story to tell here. I feel like we had a swing to make, that felt like this could stand on its own to some degree. It is certainly supported by what came before us, but it was not just a kind of shameless cash grab. Whether people like the movie or not, you know what I mean? I think they can at least appreciate that we weren't just kind of like phoning it in here to have another one. And it'll be the same way with the next one. We will want to surprise people. We'll want to go to places that are interesting and thought provoking. That's the kind of the secret sauce of these movies. They are thinking person's movies wrapped in big, Hollywood blockbuster, stuff. You know what I mean? And so we'll continue with that, and making like challenging choices and making sure that the characters themselves are interesting and deep and profound and you know and challenged, you know what I mean, and go places maybe that are unexpected. You know what I mean? I think that's
Yeah.
what's really fun. It's going to be really fun, I think, to kind of chart kind of Noah's. I'm really glad people have like, they've fallen in love with Noah, or if not, even the least kind of receptive people were at least intrigued by his character. You know what I mean? And I think you're seeing just the beginning of this guy and where he might go. And again, you know, we very intentionally kind of planted these seeds in his mind that will be important, both from Proximus and Raka and his friends and May and all these things. He was an innocent, like naive character in the beginning, and he's forever changed by the end of this movie, and will go in places that hopefully will, surprise everyone. Yeah.
I loved what you did with Noah just as a character in general, and I've had some theories about where he might go because there's definitely differing possibilities about where his character could
Yeah,
go based
that's
on
right.
all those seeds that were planted. So I'm
That's right.
fascinated
I
by
mean, you look at
where things are
Everett.
going to go.
Look at his last shot in the movie. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? There's a lot going on, and we spent a lot of time talking about that last shot and the expressions on his face and what's happening there. And you know, yeah, it's important. He is changed. He is thrust into a new chapter in his life by the end of that movie. And yeah, it'll be super fun to explore what happens next.